When I was selected as a SUSO activist, and then before the implementation, I got to find out that I could have the opportunity to choose. We were supposed to work with young people, but then I was given the opportunity to choose the kind of young people I would want to work with. And being that I'm already working with young girls, and there is this particular issue or challenge that these young girls are facing that I have not been able to address. When I saw when the SUSO program came up, I decided that I'm going to use the project as an opportunity, as an avenue to raise this issue and do something about it. For instance, most of them suffer from sexual exploitation. They are being abused, but they bottle up this feeling. They don't talk about it because they feel that it is not in their place to talk about it. Meanwhile, remember that I said that they are the ones suffering it.
After being called to bar, I went to court one day for another matter. And as I sat down and waiting for my case to be called up, I saw a young man who was, let me say, my age, and he was in court and the matter was called up. And he was sentenced to a term imprisonment for using and being in possession of marijuana. When I left court that afternoon, I decided that I was not going to sit down again and keep quiet over the issue of drug abuse, because I saw firsthand how it quarantined a young person's life to prison. And only God knows what will become of that person if he's not afforded rehabilitation after he leaves the prison.
The love and passion for education is dying. Even when I interact with young ones, some of them don't care about education. They just believe maybe it is scam. That's a very bad mindset, and I've come out to say no, that is not it.
Education is a funny thing in Nigeria, and back 2015, build up to the Jonathan election, he sold himself as a man who went to school without shoes. And I thought to myself, why did this have to sell? Jonathan wasn't the only man who went to school without shoes. There are a lot of such issues and beyond even. So I had to look into it. And while I was in the university, and I had to now get to work with young people to find out what is happening in the education sector. Why should I go to school and not be able to find a job?
Having been in this space for the last 2-3 years now, I've engaged schools, especially children, and one thing I've prioritized is advocating for the inclusion of climate change as a school curriculum, where you engage students at all levels and all age brackets to actively engage in climate education, teaching them about the environmental degradation, what they need to know, what the problems that it entails, and how they can be part of the solution.
So the theme of my project is innovative program to increase the leadership skills and political confidence of 100 girls from Enugu South communities. So I'm working with 100 girls between the ages of 12 and 18. So girls